Welcome, guys. Welcome to the first ever episode of the Good Life live streaming show. Hit it.
Hey, welcome to the Good Life.
Khabib's dancing for you. Get it.
Hey.
Get it.
Dollar bills right here.
Too much fun.
This episode might be for you if you have been considering going back to school.
Tonight, we're going to have a great conversation around the topic of loss.
The idea that experts are not gods.
I'm here to talk about shame and people pleasing tonight with the dancing duo, Chris and Khabib.
Guys, you're definitely going to want to take some notes here. But more importantly, you're going to want to take some action after. What the hell are we doing taking seeds out of watermelons? Is it healthy for you? Well, let's stick to the basics. Just the basics, right?
I think that's stupid anyway. Like, why?
You're so lazy. Your health is 100% your responsibility. It's not your doctor's responsibility. It's nobody else's responsibility for a few reasons. One, there are things that you can do that nobody else can do for you. Like 80% of the things, right? Nobody can do for you, okay? It's a privilege to practice yoga. All right, it's a privilege to practice meditation, but we take it as if like, oh, I must meditate. So, I got to fit it in.
We gather energy from so much more than what we consume through our mouth, and we chew and goes down. It is probably one of the least efficient ways for us to get energy.
And I think right there, Khabib, like, I'll stop you because that's where I think most people need to make the shift, because that's not what we've been taught. You can go you can taste and learn and go before you feel like you needed the credential, right? You got to pick your craft. You got to figure out what you're good at. You got to taste some things, and then you can worry about getting the credentials if needed for your specific industry.
If you don't create your own sense of purpose, if you don't create your own goals, if you don't create your own vision, they will create one for you.
You have to understand that you have to take personal accountability for these things if you want to live a good life.
The fact that apprenticeships don't exist anymore, in my opinion, is absolutely criminal.
You don't have to dance on TikTok to go like viral.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought that was a requirement.
I thought it was a requirement.
Expose yourself to different types of people, different cultures, and live in any other city aside from your hometown for at least 2 years. I don't care. Just do it.
Money is important, right? And so we have to talk about it more. We want to give you more practical things that are going to be able to help you build wealth. Wealth is one of those things that helps you design the life that you want. You can't get away from that. What did you see in that time that made you say, like, hey, at 15, like, I know I got to handle myself?
Yeah. Because I knew my parents didn't have it, and I knew if they had it, then they had already given it.
Being in this industry for some time, you'll hear people say things like, oh, I'm good, I got life insurance. Or you'll hear like people say, oh, my mom's got some on me, or my uncle's got some, or I'm fine, I got it through work. Right? They're very dismissive about the fact that they have it. But all policies are not created equal. The theory is buy low, sell high. But our emotions have us do the opposite. They have us buy when everyone's telling you to buy because it's at its height, because everyone's making money and oh my gosh, you're gonna miss out. And then it's going to drop and you're going to have the inclination to sell. You're going to be like, what did I do? I wasn't smart on this. Let me take this out before I lose any more. It's the opposite of what you should do.
Learning not to take things personally from the individual family members that you may have that just bring a lot of chaotic energy to the table. You know, you might only see them once or twice a year. While you're there, trying to manage your expectations for how it's going to go based on previous history can be a really good way of approaching a situation.
Kwabana, would you like to go to America? Right? Nobody did that.
You mentioned earlier how relationships are a fundamental piece of the good life. To me, the fundamental piece of any relationship is open, honest communication, even when it's hard. People are expected to be something they're not just because of their biology, I think, more often than not.
Instead of it being, oh, poor me, learning disorder or whatever, it was, other kids got to put in 30 minutes on their homework. You, my friend, got to put in 2.5 hours. That just is what it is, right? Luck of the draw. So I'm curious about that, the impact that has.
I did not seek professional help before I sought help with friends and like really good friends. I'm not talking about fringe friends or acquaintances. I'm talking about people that you could say anything to where you do not feel judgment.
Now I got a group of buddies that we can say all of it. All of it's gonna happen. How are we signing off? We want you to win. We want you to make this thing happen. We want you to live a good life. Love you guys. Enjoy the rest of your week.
Take care, y'all.
I don't know about y'all, but it's the Sauce Gang, and we always bring the heat, baby.
Woo! Thank you so much for tuning in, and I'm glad you have gotten value. Continue to support us, send messages, likes, comments, subscribe to the channel, right? Follow us, send it to people, the whole nine, because we're just trying to impact as many people as we possibly can.